Hello, hello. How is everyone today? Today, obviously, I'm going to paint coffee. And I have mixed up some colors. I have Country Twill. I have Thunder Gray, Linen, Iced Coffee, Burnt Sienna, Moccasin Brown, and Raw Umber. And I have them all lined up right here, which you probably can't see. But I'm going to put them all in here, layer them in here, and then we'll pour over the coffee. I have everything mixed up except for the white. And I think I won't add white. So here we go. All of these paints are super old except for one. Two of these actually were so dried out I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to use them or not. But I added the Floetrol and some water, and all of these have 3 drops of Minwax wood conditioner in them, and 3 drops of silicone, so we should get some really cool cells. Okay, so that one was the Country Twill. This one is Thunder Gray. And then I think I'll come down here and add some Raw Umber. And then this one is the Linen. This one is the Moccasin Brown. This one is the Iced Coffee. Looks like I should have added some more water to that one. This one is the, no, this one is, oh, this one's the Burnt Sienna. And then I'll go back through and I'll make more. Oh, you can see the Minwax down here. I'm just layering them just to get some good coverage. I want to do lights and darks together. Hopefully with the silicone we'll get some cool cells, and with the Minwax hopefully we'll get cells inside cells, which is always pretty. I need to mix that one up again. I see chunks. So this is obviously way too much paint for what I've got going on for this little coffee sign. And I knew that when I was starting this. But I'll use the rest of it and paint some rocks. Whoa. Sounded like his name, Joey. Whoa. Only old people like me will know what that means. Okay, and then I'm just gonna mix it up like that. That's as much mixing as I'm gonna do. Let me get something. I'll put them up here. Save my popsicle sticks. I'll clean them after I'm all done and reuse them. Not that popsicle sticks are expensive, but I hate to throw them away. Because every time you need one, you don't have them. I used to go through popsicle sticks like crazy. And then I realized you could wash them off and it'll be just fine. You can use them for your next paint. So I'm just making this just for fun. I actually bought it from somebody off of Marketplace for $1. And I thought, I'll put that up at work and we'll see how it turns out. If it turns out awful, I won't put it up. I'm just trying to make room back here for all of these different paints because I can, there's enough in here I can save them for another project. Drippy. Okay, ready for the fun part of it? Let's see. I'll just come over here and I'm just gonna start making some fun little swirlies. And hopefully by layering it like this and then mixing it up, we'll have some light and some dark all the way throughout. Oh, I can already see cells. How fun. Just go through, put a little ribboning in here so that it's not all the same. So the problem here with this is going to be getting the sides, because I'm going to have to tilt, so I'm just going to go around and throw a little where I can see that there is no paint. I will tilt, so all of it should be covered when I tilt, but it's always, paint always flows better over paint. If you have a dry spot, then it ends up with where the paint doesn't flow nearly as quickly, and so you could get stuck. The paint will just kind of stick right there instead of moving. Oh, there's that light color. I definitely want to get some of that in there. seem like there was very much light. And all of this paint that has run off onto the bottom, I will use to cover some rocks, make some jewelry. This is really pretty down here. And it smells really good. Between the paint and the Minwax, it smells fantastic. Anybody else a big lover of smells? Sniff good test. Library books. No, maybe not library books. Books in general. Love them. I'm always very quiet on these videos, so I am having my ear pods. Maybe it will catch my voice a little better. I can't guarantee it. This is the first video I've made using them, so we'll see. Kind of don't want to tilt it because it's super pretty like it is. But there's way too much paint on here right now. That's all I can see from this angle. Okay. So, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want it just like this. There's so much paint on here. And of course it never fails. As soon as I start recording, the litter box over here just starts going. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can come up with here. See a big glob here. Push that off. I don't want that to dry. It will make it uneven. I do not like all of this. We'll break that up a little bit. there. Same over here. Okay, and here we go again. You can see right here on this E that it's not covered. It's not covered right here. Some paint in there. There we go. Gotta cover the whole thing. That's what I'm checking for now. Just getting everything, all the sides covered. I think that's super pretty. I'm gonna torch it and see if we can't get any of these cells to pop up. I like in here. I'm in the stripes are fine, but I wanted the cells today. So this is just acrylic paint. Most of this today was folk art. All of them were folk art except for the raw umber was Arteza, and the burnt sienna was deco art, and the moccasin brown was Anita's. The rest of them were folk art. Now let's see if I have any gas in my torch. Oh, I put a little bit. And you can see how the heat is bringing up all of these cells where the colors are mixing. That is the silicone and the wood conditioner, the Minwax. Not trying to burn it, just trying to pull up those different colors. Look how different that looks. Wow, it looks like marble. Just looking at all of it, wow. I definitely like. I see a clump here. seeing what I can find that I need to pull out. I don't know why that's stuck there. There we go. Just trying to break all the air bubbles down in here, because I don't want the paint to dry to the tray here, the drying rack. I have I have taped up the entire back with the frog tape. So when it all dries, I can seal it, and then I can pull off the tape, and the back of it will be completely clean. There will be no fingerprints on the back of it. Gives you a nice place to sign if you are going to sell your stuff. It's not necessary, and I didn't used to. And then I realized, ugh, it just looks bad. So I started doing that. Well, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna pull you down and go in for a close-up. I feel bad. We're gonna go upside down because I feel like I'm very much in the light. So right here, this is what I was talking about with the Minwax, is that you get colors, you get cells inside of cells. So like this one right here, without that, there's a lot of one color coming up instead of 2, 3, 4 in a single cell. That right there is really pretty. Well, I like it. I understand that I have switched now 3 different sides. We'll end where we began. And there you can see the different paints here. Don't look at this one. This one was awful. This should have been this, except this was such an old paint that I couldn't even, with the Floetrol and the water, I couldn't separate it out. So I gave up, went with that one. And I love it. I think it turned out great. Can't wait to see it on the wall. If you have any questions, give me a holler. Thanks.